full of health, may make you healthy and more well-being, and on the path of recovery. Now,
who thought on making my work kind of a platform to bring all of us together today and for a long time to come.
These are the live images of the platform. Thank you. God bless you to make many more movies.
योगेश भाई
It's the womb that you owe your life. Then it's your womb the world owes their life. Listen, oh, the women of determination, the boardroom needs you to take charge. What you bring to the table should be what will move the needle. Be the game changer.
गणपति का मूर्ति
Let me just start a little ad hoc because it's very important that no speech formal and boring. So I'll try to make it as much fun as it can. So there are lots of women entrepreneurs. Or should we keep that money for her business? Well, let her decide. I think investing in her future would be far better than investing in her marriage because there's much more to a woman than just her marriage. And although it is a big part of a woman's life, it is not the only thing. And our GDP is also growing. We are in double digit, 13% overshining the rest of the world. There is so much opportunity for women to grow. I think it's also got to do with the fact that a woman entrepreneur comes with a combative, inherited gut instinct because she's had to navigate through so much in her life. One personal example, because I think this is all about me giving some personal examples. Everything else, including research, you can Google. My mother was my partner when I started my business in 1994. I was around 19 years old, actually 18 when we started. And everyone was like, why don't you start this company with your father? And he's the investor, he's a bigger name. What is this mother-daughter company? You know, who does mother-daughter? And I remember my mother and I both spoke to my dad about it. And he said, why is it always that I have to be at the forefront of things? You and your mom are new, you can make your own identity and do this on your own. And this advice as a family member really helped. My mother started off with no knowledge in how to head a business with no financial understanding. But what she had, what all women, mostly all women have, is knowledge how to handle the household budget. Today, and this is with no immodesty, I'm saying this, she is considered the best production head in the country. she's done more budgets than anyone else in any large film organization or entertainment organization, with the kind of volume we've been producing, the kind of understanding she has on cash reserves, cash conversion cycle, how to lead a business, how to see that saving every rupee can land up saving a large chunk at the end of the budget, is what has helped us even in the toughest times during COVID. We were a company that used to run on money coming from television, going into our value-based businesses, IP-based businesses, and COVID actually stunted us all. Today we are on the way back to recovery only because of very stringent and very smart processes that she has set up for the company with an able team of CEOs to actually lead the company into another whole long length of growth. I myself have set up a small company called EK actually, which has 60 employees and 30 of them are women, keeping in mind that the average of women should be, if not equal, maybe more, in order to do some kind of cost correction of some years. It's of hand prints and karigars that we hire. So I think there is so much talent in this company, in this country. There is so much labor to be used, and women are the untapped gender of our country. And women entrepreneurs, women in leadership roles will only come on the foray when there is enough attention given to giving them leadership roles. Because once a woman is a leader, she enables a lot more. To enable one female leader is the chance to enable many.
क्या कहना चाहिए?
आज हम लोग यहाँ पे BSc में आए हैं वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट के लिए, और एक ये मुद्दा डिस्कस करने कि इंडिया में सिर्फ 5800 वुमेन डायरेक्टर्स हैं। तो हम लोग एक ग्रीन आर्मी पे काम करते हैं जो रूरल वुमेन हैं गुजरात में, बिहार में, यूपी में, झारखंड में, हम उनको एम्पावर करते हैं सेल्फ डिफेंस में। उसके बाद वो उनको सक्षम बनाते हैं कि वो खुद से अपने आप पे पैरों पे खड़े होकर अपनी काम कर सकें, अपने लिए कमा सकें, ताकि वो अपने परिवार का संरक्षण कर सकें। और इसके लिए हमारा ये काम करीबन 4 साल से चल रहा है, और ये पैंडमिक में थोड़ा पहले उससे शुरू हुआ था। वो हमने वाराणसी में काफ़ी काम शुरू किया था, उनको राशन दिया, सारे लोगों को कपड़े दिए और ये सब किया। तब हमें ऐसे गांव मिले जहाँ पे काफ़ी मेल अल्कोहलिज्म था, और वो अपने घर में जो औरतें हैं उनको काफ़ी मार पीट हो रही थी, बच्चे भी ड्रग्स लेने लग गए थे। तो हमने ऐसे विलेजेस में काम शुरू किया, और उसके बाद हमारा ये कंक्लूड हुआ ग्रीन आर्मी।
स्वयंभू ग्रीन आर्मी का मकसद है औरतों को सेल्फ इंडिपेंडेंट बनाना, सेल्फ डिफेंस सिखाना और उनके लिए व्यापार जनरेट करना। आजकल औरतों के लिए व्यापार की बहुत ज़रूरत है, उनको सिखाना कि उनको ज़िंदगी में क्या चाहिए। उनको हर एक चीज़, गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत सारी सब्सिडीज़ बनाई है, मोदी जी ने औरतों के लिए काफ़ी कुछ सब्सिडीज़ बनाई है जिससे उनको दिया बनाना सिखाया जा सकता है, चटाई बनाना। जब वो ये सब सीख लेंगे तो उनको एम्प्लॉयमेंट देना बहुत ज़रूरी है। और हमने हमारी स्वयंभू ग्रीन आर्मी में औरतों को सिखाया कि एक साथ जुड़ के यूनिटी से काम करो। आज देखते हैं कई क्षेत्रों में, जैसे कि अगर आज आप डायरेक्टर बनते हो या CEO बनते हो तो एक औरत दूसरी औरत को ही नीचे खींचती है, पर हमने हमारे स्वयंभू ग्रीन आर्मी को सिखाया है साथ में मिलके काम करो, एक दूसरे को आगे बढ़ाओ और एक दूसरे के लिए सपोर्ट बनकर आगे बढ़ो। जब हम सब साथ में आगे बढ़ेंगे तो ही कुछ कर पाएंगे। वाराणसी से अब हम हमारी ग्रीन आर्मी को झारखंड ले जा रहे हैं, राजस्थान ले जा रहे हैं, गुजरात ले जा रहे हैं, क्योंकि जितनी औरतों को जितनी लोगों को सक्षम बनाएंगे कि वो अपना खुद का स्वयं का काम शुरू कर सकेंगे, फिर वो आने वाले टाइम में अपने से और 50 को सिखाएंगे तो 200 को वो आगे ट्रेन करेंगे। तो स्वयंभू ग्रीन आर्मी का यही मकसद है।
थैंक यू सो मच।